Welcome back, hearty welcome to you. We are continuing with the proof of in radius and finding out these values. We have seen the first one and second one in the last session. We'll go through what is how to find out r equal to a by cot of b by 2 plus cot c by 2. Similarly, you can do for the remaining alls also. Generally, we do for one, you can do it similarly for all of them. It's the same pattern, same logic applied. Okay, right. Now, R I know, cot b by 2, cot c by 2 I can find out, but I see that which is interesting to me is A. A is known to me, I can write A as BD plus DC. So what I will do now, I can do two ways. One is I can straightforward go and say A equal to BD plus DC, and I can say BD equal to R cot B by 2 and DC equal to R cot C by 2. That's the easiest way I think. Okay, let's go ahead with that. So I will say A is equal to BC, that is nothing but equal to BD plus DC. But if you take this triangle, what is BD? If you take this triangle, what is BD? BD is nothing but, if you see what is cot B by 2? Cot B by 2 is nothing but adjacent by opposite. Cot of B by 2 equal to BD by R. So BD equal to R cot B by 2. Very simple. That gives me A equal to R into cot of B by 2 plus, similarly if you look at DC, cot of C by 2 is nothing but DC by R. That's nothing but R of R into cot of C by 2. That's the same thing. I can rephrase it, restructure it and say R equal to A by cot of B by 2 plus cot of C by 2. Now once we are comfortable, that's it, nothing else. It's very pretty simple. Now let's go to the fourth one, which is interesting. Now I know R equal to A by cot of B by 2 plus cot of C by 2. Now I have to prove it in 4R sin A by 2, sin B by 2, sin C by 2. So I see all angles only. This is not angle, this is side. So let me convert by law of sines into angles and see what happens now. I should be able to get it very easily. Okay. Now A equal to what? A equal to 2R into sine of A. That's what law of sines says. So I will, instead of A, I will write down 2R into sine of A divided by, I will make this is into sine and cos, always that's a better way of doing it. So I will say cos of B by 2 by sine of B by 2 plus cos of C by 2 by sine of C by 2. And what it will become now? 2R into sine of A into, this will come to the top, so I will have sine of B by 2 into sine of C by 2 by cos B by 2 sin cos B by 2 into sine of C by 2 plus sine of B by 2 into cos of C by 2. Now let's simplify this. This gives me R equal to, okay, now this is nothing but sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So I can write it as sine of A plus B, and this is sin A. I can expand it further. So I will say 2R into 2 sin A by 2. Why I am doing that? Because I see in the solution that I have to get it sin A by 2 there. If I look at the solution, I have to get sin A by 2. Remaining all are there. Sin B by 2, sin C by 2 is there, but there is no sin A by 2. So I am going ahead with sin A and making it as sin 2A equal to 2 sin A cos A. So sin A equal to 2 sin A by 2 into cos A by 2 into sin B by 2 into sin C by 2 divided by, what I have here, cos of B plus sin of B plus C by 2. You have to pardon me for that. Sin of B plus C by 2 is nothing but equal to cos of A by 2. Are you okay with that? Sin of B plus C by 2. Let's go back. A plus B plus C equal to, we'll write it somewhere here, small plus, yes. a by 2 plus b by 2 plus c by 2 equal to 90. So a plus b by 2 equal to 90 minus c by 2. Therefore, sine of a plus b by 2 equal to sine of 90 minus c by 2, that is nothing but equal to cos of c by 2. So what I will have here, I will have cos of sine of a plus b by 2. Oh, I did, yeah, same logic, but here we have b plus c. So this is nothing but b plus c by 2 equal to 90 minus a by 2. Sine of b plus c by 2 is equal to cos of a by 2. So what I can do now is I can convert this sine of b plus c by 2 into cos of a by 2. So I will write it as cos of a by 2. Let's see what happens now. Cos of a by 2, cos of a by 2 cancels. 2r into 2 is 4r. And I have all sines as needed. That's a sine a by 2, sine b by 2 into sine c by 2. That's how we can prove that in radius is nothing but equal to 4 into circumradius, that is capital R, into sine of a by 2, sine of a by 2, sine of b by 2, and also sine of c by 2. So how we have done that? Pretty simple. First we'll go to the third one. We have to prove r equal to a by cot of b by 2 plus cot of c by 2. If I take a equal to bd plus dc, but bd is equal to r cot b by 2 and dc equal to r cot c by 2. Pretty simple. Based on that we found it. Once we found it, now we have to prove in all angles. So I have converted the side into angles by law of sines. A equal to 2r sin a, and I have expanded sin a further, and I see that the denominator becomes a sine of b plus c by 2, which is nothing but equal to cos of a by 2, which cancels out further, and we are left out with we end up with 4r sin a by 2 sin b by 2 sin c by 2. That's a proof of in circle and in radius. So we are just going through the formulas. Once we are done with that, we can do problems applying these concepts, whatever we are learning. Delta equal to rs, r equal to s minus a into tan a by 2, r s minus b into tan b by 2, r s minus c into tan c by 2. Similarly, a equal to r into cot b by 2 plus cot c by 2, r small r in radius is nothing but equal to 4 into capital R, that is 4 into circumradius into sine of a by 2, sine of b by 2, and sine of c by 2. So that's what we are going through. So we'll continue this in the next session. We'll do some problems on applying these concepts. Thanks for visiting. Bye for now.